So a lot of people might say, "Oh, Greasy, you got it easy. You got ahead in the game. You got a house back when it was affordable, back where houses were 100, 200,000. You know what I mean? You can't get that shit no more." And to them, I would say, I got ahead I got ahead in the game in real estate ahead of some people. Maybe most people my age, you could say they would agree, but at the same time, it ain't like it's easy. Trust me, guys, because remember, I sold that house. I bought a house now recently in the Bay, so I bought with the prices that they're at now. Sure, I had money to come in with that because of the profits from the other house, but what I'm saying is I'm still paying the prices that others are paying. It's still very, very expensive. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're in the Bay, I mean, you have to be making minimum over 100K, six figures. Six figures ain't anything anymore. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure anybody from the Bay will tell you this. If you're not making over six figures, I mean, you're struggling. I'm telling you right now, if you really ain't making like a quarter million a year, real talk, you're gonna probably be paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. You're gonna be struggling with. I mean, if you do the math with all the bills and everything, it's crazy. It's crazy how much it is just to survive. But to those people, I say that a lot of those same people that may say that, a lot of those guys got ahead of the game, you know, in front of me in terms of the internet. I was never big on the internet and all that, you know what I mean? But they got in on this hype with the YouTube. You know what I mean? You got in YouTube early, man, you set. And YouTube is such a big thing. TikTok too, but TikTok, it just came up, recently. But I mean like YouTube and Facebook and shit, those are like, the older platforms, you know what I mean? Where I mean, if you got in on YouTube, you got your 1,000 subscribers, you got your fucking I don't know how many hours is it, 4,000 hours or whatever. Anyway, you get monetized or whatever. And dude, you're making bread. You're putting out videos. You got hella followers. I mean, I don't know how much you're making, but there's a lot of guys that are doing pretty good. And all I'm saying is that's a very, very, very hard thing to get into now. Trust me. Because I've been trying to get into it myself and it's fucking hard, man. I'm like, damn. I get like a couple views and shit. I'm like, damn. So, man, hey, if you guys are listening, check out my YouTube channel. Please go like and subscribe. I don't even know if they're going to show this video because I'm over here promoting YouTube and shit. But, yo, please go like and subscribe if you have YouTube. My channel, I think, is limited time entertainment. I'm probably gonna switch it back to Eastbaypisces just so everything's the same. Um, but go like and subscribe. I don't have too many videos on there because it's so hard. I get like no views and shit. But this isn't a promotional video. I just got sidetracked. But anyway, back to the subject. What I really want to talk about is I want to talk about coming together and how a lot of people don't really want to come together. All right. And what do I mean by this? I mean like if you think about it, if everyone came together and bought properties. I'm not saying everyone in the world, but I'm saying like your family members, your friends. Imagine how much you guys could afford. Because guys, I'm like you out here, okay? It's very, very expensive out of here. Out here, trust me. I'm thinking about getting roommates and shit. Like seriously, because this is ridiculously expensive. So what I'm saying is that imagine if everyone came together. You know what I mean? You and your family members came together to buy a house instead of just you or you and your chick or you and who the fuck else. You get a bunch of people in it and buy a house because we all know that the housing prices are crazy high. So why not come together? So my question is, why don't more people do that? And I really think back to one of my videos I did about money, and we were talking about how people are crazy with money. People can be the nicest people ever when it gets to money. Oh shit, completely different. It's like off limits. It's like, whoa, we can't talk about that. They're completely different. People become crazy when it comes to money. But my thing I'm trying to get at is just imagine if we all came together. We united and we bought properties together as families and friends or whatever, you know what I mean? Imagine how much you can get with that shit. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, of course it's crazy right now with one person or two incomes. Imagine having three or four incomes and you get a house that's big enough, you could do it. If you do the math, you could do it. And you got four incomes coming into the house, and you could afford a $700,000 house, $800,000 house, or whatever the hell it is, wherever your housing, whatever your housing prices are wherever you live. But you could afford it if you had 2 or 3, 4 incomes going into that mortgage payment. You know what I mean? But people don't, want to do that. And the thing is, if you really think about it, if you did that, and trust me, I'm trying to do those, from my family members and stuff like that, and other people, and I'm trying to get roommates in here and shit too. And I'm like, I come here and I give you this price, which is, what I mean. My idea is, look, I give you the best price you could find, right? And so you think, well, what's the catch? What's the catch? The catch is I need the money. So I'm not like, oh, you got to give me 10, $1,000, $1,500 or something. Just give me so and so what you can afford. You get a place here. You got a room. You know what I mean? That's my idea behind it. You know what I mean? Or getting property with someone else, right? And then we just split the, you know what I mean, the mortgage or something like that. You know what I mean? Because it is so expensive right now, guys. I'm not kidding when I tell you this. All right? You probably think I make good money on paper, and people probably think that, and blah 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 blah. But dude, it's still very, very unaffordable here. Unless you have, if you have one single household income coming in, you need to be making $250,000 if you want to be living fat, or at least cool, comfortable. I'm telling you, like, over 6 figures is not enough. 120,000 ain't enough. It's not. I don't care what you say. You guys might think, oh, you're crazy. No, I'm talking about the Bay Area, okay, Northern California, 510. I don't know where you guys live. This is me telling you right now, 6 figures is not enough to live where I'm at. You need at least 2 income. If I had 2 incomes and we were bringing in 200K, maybe then, okay, we could, da da. But if you're not making, if I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, man. You need to have other people if you're purchasing property. If you could find relatives, cousins, brothers, sisters, uncles, mom, dad, I don't know, your girl, dude, whoever the fuck you with, whatever the fuck, man. If you can find someone else that's gonna throw down with you, then you can make it affordable. But doing it yourself, I'm telling you, this is ridiculous. I'm doing it myself, so I'm telling you right now, it's ridiculous. But what I'm saying is, if we all came together, and I've talked about this with other people, vaguely, but if we all came together and purchased the property, man, you could be doing good. Not only would you have a lower payment, you could be saving money because you won't be throwing it all to your mortgage and all that bullshit. You'd be able to split it amongst other people. And sure, you wouldn't have as much space in the house, but I mean, who cares? Whatever. You have your own little room or whatever, kitchen, roof. You have to share it with others, but you get the idea. And I'm saying if people came together, I mean, you could really live pretty cool. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about life is that I have a plan. I can visualize the plan. I can lay out the plan for you to see. But if you're not willing to do it, if you're not like, oh no, you're negative about it, no. I can't do anything about that. And that's the thing about life is sometimes you can have a plan and it's a great plan, but if people don't see your same plan, it's like, fuck, man. You know what I mean? I can even lay out the numbers and shit, show you how it would work. But some people just, they want it all themselves. You know what I mean? They don't want to share. They don't want to, you know what I mean? And I'm guilty of not sharing too. You know what I mean? I've been guilty of that in my past about, sharing space or whatnot. But as I'm getting older, I'm realizing you have to share. In life, you have to share. And it just everything. Trust me, there's enough money out there for everybody. I know you guys don't believe me, but trust me, there is. And there's tons of opportunities out there. You know what I mean? And it's like what I'm trying to learn right now, trading and stuff like that. And too many people have said already, man, don't do it by yourself. Try to learn from somebody. And that's why I'm in a group doing it. Because you learn through other people and all this other shit. I can never try to do this myself. And I would never suggest it, or recommend it. You know what I mean? Just, it's like any other thing in life, You'd rather have other people, you going in it together as a group, learning how to do this shit, or having people you can talk to about it than trying to do it yourself. Because I'm telling you like that, it's going to take forever to try to do it yourself. It's going to be way harder to do it yourself. I'm not saying don't do things yourself. I'm just saying that when we come together, we're a lot stronger. You can get, it's a lot smarter too. You know what I mean? The problem is too many people are like, oh no, I want to do it myself. I don't want to share it. I don't want to, that's the problem. Selfishness, shit like that. Otherwise, we could come together and purchase all kinds of properties. I mean, imagine if everyone came together, put all the income together. You know what I mean? Think about it. You know what I mean?